Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful design in a cardigan. This is a black cardigan and I made this beautiful sequence bead design in this cardigan. So let's get started with. These are the materials you need: fabric, glitter glue, paint, and this is a used fabric paint container. I use the tip, just the tip, to push it down. And you need this long beads. You can find these supplies in any craft store. These are the beads I'm using, long glass beads. So I get some glass beads. Put all your supplies in the tray and that way it's easy to work. And these are the sequences I'll be using. And these are the beads I'll be using. Let's put some beads. Now I'll put this aside and get my tray and get started with. So in order to design, I'm doing this design in this shirt. So in order to do the design, what you need to do is make a dot where you want your design to be. Now put some this fabric glitter paint. This is kind of like glue slash paint. It glues all this sequins and beads very well. And you get ready with your tray. The reason you keep it in tray is easily accessible. Now you use little bit of this glue. Go back, bring a sequence, bring it back to the fabric. Excuse me, and put it down so it will make a beautiful circle edge. Now around this edge you go around and put 6 of these dots. I put 6, you could choose to put 6 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe 6 of them will go around. Good. So now you go back and get one by one these sequences, and you don't need to put too much of this glue, just a little. Sometimes this glue while working it gets dries and then it's hard to get any. So you go around like this. This decoration really looks lovely if the fabric is dark color. If it's light color, then you need to put dark color sequence. So you have to use little bit contrast. Whatever is the color, you use the opposite color sequence. So I got my 5, 6 sequence down. Now after this, you draw a line from each of this middle of the sequence. Don't draw the line too big and not too small. Long enough to fit 3 long beads. you just kind of eyeball it. I didn't measure it. If you want, you can measure. I just kind of eyeball it, and each one of this opening you do one like this. So I guess you have 6 of these. Now when you put this glitter glue, make sure you put sufficient, because this will be holding your long beads. After you do this, then you in the middle, each one of the model, put a dot. This will hold the round beads. Now I put here round beads. You can choose to put circle beads too. Or any other kind of beads, anything you prefer. So beads, you do the same thing. You get a little glue and then go get your beads and back to the fabric again. Use a little glue, stick the bead to this tip of this paint, empty paint container, and bring the bead back to the fabric. This is a really fun project. I have done several projects like this, and I will be bringing many more videos on these projects. And once you do this, you have to be very careful with this glitter paint. Wherever it goes is permanent. So if you make a mistake, you drop somewhere, what you do is right away you wipe it off with a wet paper towel. Now these are the long beads I'm putting. Long beads are a little bit tricky to put because it really doesn't get stuck to this empty bottle tip. It's kind of hard, so you're just gonna have to move it around. But try, once you drop it, try, if it doesn't go at the right place, try not to pick it up, because that will just mess up your entire work. So you leave it there, and when it dries, then you can pick it up. That's better, because I have done so many projects with these beads that I practically know how this works. This was actually my invention, because I haven't seen this anywhere, and I was working with it, and I was really having a hard time to stitch these beads one by one. And like this one became a little mistake because it fell off in the wrong place. I will just leave it there, and when it dries, it'll come out easily. But if you try to move it, it will mess up your design. So as you see, you put little bit of glue in the tip of this bottle and go down. So as I was saying, that these long beads, gluing with the fabric glitter glue was practically my invention, because I wanted to stitch these long beads and it was taking a long time, and I was making the Jardosi saree with these long beads and the round beads. So I decided to use fabric glitter glue, this golden and silver paint, and it was amazing. The result was amazing beyond my belief. I could not believe that these things were stuck to the fabric so well, and they look so gorgeous, especially if you use net or chiffon fabric. This beads looks stunning. You have to use some dark color net fabric and use this golden bead. So beside this one little, see, this thing is very hard to pick up once you drop it. I will try my, okay, I got it. All right, so as you see, we're done with one flower. This is the flower here, you see this is the flower here, exactly same flower. We're done here, and looks really lovely. So with this kind of flower, you measure your distance. How far do you want? I measured this one 3 inches apart, so I will do 3 of them. And this sweater, this cardigan, you see it has something in the neck too, so we'll do that in the neck now. Show you how to do it in the neck. You do along with the neckline, and you sort of have to eyeball it. So you eyeball it where you want to put it. Very little dots. Go ahead with your dots first. I don't actually mark the neck for putting this. I just eyeball it and do it, and just when this paint's almost finishing, that time it is very hard to work with it. So if you buy the new paint, and then it's easy to do it, but I do not like to waste so much, so I'm just gonna work on it. And with any kind of sweater or t-shirt, if you put these beads or sequins in the neck, they really look beautiful. And it's so easy to make it. You can buy yourself a t-shirts from any store for like $5, $10, and with any craft store you buy this glitter and the seed beads and these long beads, and you put it in there, and less than $10 you have yourself a gorgeous t-shirt or a gorgeous blouse, which is really beautiful. And if you go buy it in the store, you might have to spend say $25, $30. Why do it? I would just make it myself. It's so easy. So you go around it. For the sequins, if you don't put too much, it's okay. They won't come out, You don't have to put too much. It won't come out. So here we are doing this one by one. And this one you can choose to put it too close or choose to put it a little bit farther away. On my other videos I will show you how I have put them too close, and either way they look lovely. So I have many videos coming up on the many t-shirt design and many. So here a little mistake, so you rub it off and make sure you use a napkin or something, otherwise if you put it in any fabric that'll be permanent. So I just rub it off, and these things tend to go upside down. That's another thing. So we will go around it like that. I have done several dupattas with this, and this is the same technique. If you put little too much, it's really not bad. What it does is it gives a beautiful gold trim in the side, and if you put little, it just sticks the sequence and then you cannot see the side. So either way, it's your choice. If you want to give it a beautiful gold trim, then you can put little bit more, and if you just want the sequence to get stuck, and then you put little. But either way it will really look lovely. I will be doing several of t-shirt decoration. As you see, if you put it upside down, that also looks lovely. I have done some decoration with upside down, and that also looks really good. In some places I have very little. There you can add little more because you don't want your sequence to fall off. So add little bit more. So this design is really a fun project for you, for your kids, for teenagers, because they like beautiful t-shirts, and buying t-shirts like this is costly. They can make it It's so easy to make, so fun project. And the materials, you can get it in any local craft store. And just some beads, sequins, and glitter paint. You can do it with the silver or gold. And these are washable in the machine, and you can dry it in the dryer, but I prefer it washed by hand and dry hanging. Sometimes these sequins are stuck together. So there you have it. I have done the neck and I have done a flower. So this is this design. You can put it in a t-shirt, you can put it in cardigan, and it comes out really gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching. This is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. Please subscribe, like and comment for more upcoming videos. Thank you. Bye bye.